So hello everyone, my name is Linda. Welcome to CTR, where we discuss and talk about issues about cancer. So everything related and regarding cancer, we'll discuss it here. So yes, I was diagnosed with cancer as well. Name of the cancer is called plasma cell myeloma stroke leukemia. So I'm here discussing issues that have affected me and have touched myself and my family. But anyway, in this video, I just want to discuss what we call side effects. I know I've tried to look for information when I was in treatment. I'm still am, but I'm done with chemo. So I looked for any information about side effects so that I was trying to prepare myself to be well, and how to deal with those side effects if there were any. So anyway, let me take you to I wrote them down, 4 that I've experienced. Number 1, rash, small pimples that just grows like a bunch of pimples everywhere. And when I started treatment, chemotherapy in my case, I had a rash in my legs and in my neck. So I think I've said it to other videos as well that I had that problem of the rash that was everywhere, but specifically in my neck and in my legs. Not much in my arms. My arms were not affected that much. To be honest, even now, it comes and goes. Even now, I still experience a little bit of rash. Today, as I'm recording this video, there's a rash that is growing inside my mouth, but it's not bad. It just decided to grow. So, and then and a little bit last week in my legs. I still have a little bit some in my legs. It's just that I'm lazy to take this phone and show you in my legs. But anyway, it comes and goes. It comes with the territory. It comes with the treatment. But to be honest, there are a lot of things you can use to help yourself with the rash. I've used all different kinds of lotion until I find one that was good for me. So I've used 3. I'm using 3 at the moment. I don't want to mention their names here, just in case I've been sued or something like that. I don't know how it works with these things, but yeah, just try and find any lotion and cream that will fit your kind of skin. If not, you can ask the doctor as well. They kind of help if you want to ask, and they will help you. That for me, that was the one thing that just popped up after I started the treatment. And number 2, it's diarrhea. I've struggled with diarrhea during my treatment, but it was coming and going as well. I'll be fine for a few days, and for a few days I'll have diarrhea, but I had different ways to mitigate it. For example, with food. When I was doing transplant, I had after transplant, obviously there were some side effects. So diarrhea was one of those, and they even checked if I was having infection or not, to find out that I wasn't having any infection. So, and then the dietitian helped me to understand this, that sometimes white bread helps with trying to hold things in your tummy. I started to eat a little bit of bread, white bread, and it helped. It helped, to be honest, but not everybody can do this. It's only me. I'm talking about what I've experienced. So if you want to use food to mitigate your diarrhea, speak with your dietitian or your doctor as well. Speak with them. But that was another side effects that I experienced. So you can imagine then you going to the toilet. It's not a joke. You do go, but it's not a joke. I'm just laughing now because it's no longer my problem, but it was a very big one. And another one is nausea. I did experience nausea, but it wasn't bad. I think at the moment, if you go to the hospitals that we go to now for cancer, they are good now to deal with nausea. They give you medication that will help you not to have this problem, this side effect. But it happens. It happened to me with some kind of foods. There were foods that I didn't want to go down at all. And yeah, I was struggling with the way I was eating because the food didn't want to go down at all, especially after transplant, after stem cell, after, sorry, my English is always not easy. After stem cell transplant, I couldn't eat anything. I could eat a little bit as well, but not everything because I was still a bit nauseous. But it didn't stay for a long time, so which was great. But after I left hospital and came and when I was back at home, I was cooking what I would want to eat that day. For example, if I fancy tomato, I'll just go straight and cook tomato. You know, if I fancy to eat something like anything, I would find it and cook it and eat that. So that helped me with recovery. I recovered a little bit quicker because of that. And then the last side effect that I've experienced it, but not much, is fatigue. You know, you really do feel overtired when you're on treatment. The first month after I was diagnosed with cancer, the first month I was really out of it, man. I was tired. Um, so yes, I was really tired, but I've decided to say, I don't want to stay because I was sleeping on a couch. I couldn't sleep in bed because of the pains. I had back pains because of my kidneys. I had a problem with the kidneys at that stage. So what I would do then, I've decided to mitigate this problem in a different way. I started to walk. I just walk around and increase the distance the following day and walk around, increase the distance the following, up until in the third week after I started walking, I don't know, it just disappeared. I was no longer tired. The fatigueness just went away. So I started being active again, and then I started to enjoy my life a little better. I wasn't still happy with the way I was feeling. For example, if I was going to bed, I would go to bed and then I would feel the need not to wake up. I would want to spend time and being lazy in bed. But that makes things worse. That was so amazing. I don't know about you guys, but with me, I would find that I'm more tired the more I try to be lazy. So I've decided to start to do some things. If I didn't walk that day or do any small exercise, I will just do the chores in the house. I will try and wash dishes, walk around, sweep the floor, anything that will make me just move my body a little bit. If my wife has made the washing, I'll hang the washing out or something. Just I was doing something, Oh yeah, just a little bit busy, and then I started not like to be indoors because if you're indoors, you'll be tempted to sit down or just to spend time on watching the TV, which is fine if you're feeling that that's how you feel it. You feel you can do. I started to drive out and just next to, we've got ocean here, so we are blessed with different kind of beaches. There's the one particular two that I like. Why I like, they are safe. I can just get out of the car and just walk around, enjoy my breeze, enjoy the breeze at the beach, and the other one is in a safe community, so where I can just take myself just walk for at least 30 minutes or an hour. If I enjoy being there, I'll stay even much more. So that has helped me to deal with this problem of fatigue. And to be honest, at the moment, nothing. It doesn't even occur to me to, to stay in bed for feeling tired or something like that. I think I'm feeling much more healthier now than I was before I was diagnosed with cancer. So I'm feeling much better. But the fact of the matter is, if you're looking at this video, you're trying to find out if there will be any side effects if you go the route of chemotherapy. Yes, there will be some side effects. It comes differently from different people, but those ones that I've mentioned, rash, diarrhea, and nausea and fatigue, they are common ones. They happen to me. When I was told or asked that, are you feeling, how are you feeling, are you nauseous, I thought at the beginning that, why are these people so much concerned about asking me same questions every day, until it hit me. Until I could see that, okay, now things are happening, rash will come. So yes, and diarrhea came, and nausea. Yeah, nausea. The thing with my nausea, because I like food, I would just feel and see how what is really I'm fancying to eat, and then I will go try and find that or cook it myself because I wanted to be a little bit active and being fatigued as well. Those are the four common ones that I can remember now. And if there were more that I can remember, because going far back is not easy because I didn't record the videos then, because to be honest, I didn't have much energy or even have mental capacity to sit and record as I'm doing now. So, but anyway, if I do remember some things about side effects, I will share. But I can say that you can mitigate them if you speak with a doctor or talk to somebody. You can mitigate these problems, and then try and deal with your medication and treatment in a positive way. Thanks.